Is turning the county into a joke.
Yo, mom. Yo, mom. Out of order.
That is Supervisor Kenneth Stokes sounding off during Monday's board meeting. Stokes was talking to Mindy Morton, an attorney hired to represent homeowners opposed to a landfill expansion. He also had a heated exchange with county employee Sharon Sims about changes to employee health insurance. Sims says Stokes told her, quote, "At least I ain't no black person who want to be white. At least I ain't no Uncle Tom, yo mama, Uncle Tom." Sims says she doesn't expect an apology.
As long as he remains within being professional, I'm fine. Other than that, I have the sheriff's department at the front door.
I stand behind what I say, and I'm not going to apologize for standing up as a man, and that day would never come with Kenneth Stokes going to back down.
Well, we asked board president Robert Graham what will happen if there is another outburst. Graham says he doesn't believe there will be a problem like this again.
A Jackson pastor is accused of having a relationship with an underage girl at his church. Greater Fairview Baptist Church leaders say Pastor Danny Hollins has taken a temporary leave of absence. We called Pastor Hollins and he referred us to his attorney, who tells 16 WAPT, "My client vehemently denies all of the accusations and allegations." The attorney says no charges have been filed against Hollins as of yet, and the pastor took a voluntary leave of absence from the church.
5 minutes past the hour on this Thursday. Parents in Lincoln County are fired up this morning over the ACLU threatening legal action over school prayer. The ACLU and ACLU of Mississippi sent a letter to the Lincoln County School District demanding they stop having prayer and other religious activities during school events. The letter claims the West Lincoln Attendance Center in Brookhaven is violating the Constitution, but parents and students tell us they are just exercising their constitutional rights.
I believe that my freedom of religion is just as important as the next person's.
It gives us hope. I mean, everyone has their own beliefs. That's just one of ours.
And we talked to Superintendent Terry Brister, who says he got the letter and has no comment about it. We're told the district is conducting an investigation to see if any of their policies were broken. Meantime, the ACLU says it will give the school district until October 26th to decide how to address the issue. And we're asking you about this story on our Facebook page this morning. Our question of the day: what are your thoughts about prayer in school? And we're hearing from both sides of the issue this morning. Carolyn says God gives everyone a choice. Let everyone who chooses God choose God. John says not everyone is religious and it isn't fair to them. We have to deal with it. You can leave your comments on our Facebook page. We'll read some more of those in just about 30 minutes.
In other news today, a suspected terrorist is behind bars this morning thanks to efforts from the FBI. Agents say 21-year-old Qazi Nafis tried to blow up the Federal Reserve building in Manhattan, just a few blocks away from the World Trade Center site. Authorities say Nafis parked a van filled with what he believed were explosives outside the building and then tried to detonate it. The bomb, though, was fake, and his associates were actually undercover agents who then arrested him.
Prosecutors will have some access to the university records of the accused Colorado movie theater shooter. They believe the records could establish a motive for that July 20th attack that killed 12 people and injured 58 others. Lawyers for former University of Colorado Denver graduate student James Holmes had argued prosecutors were going on an overly broad fishing expedition looking for those records.
The presidential campaign is taking a brief detour from conflict and finger-pointing today. President Obama and Mitt Romney will address the Alfred E. Smith Memorial Foundation dinner tonight. This has become a required stop for politicians since the end of World War II. Both candidates have prepared lighthearted fare for that fundraising event, which benefits needy children. And the candidates get one more chance to debate next Monday. They'll tackle foreign policy at Lynn University in Boca Raton, Florida. It starts at 8 p.m. right here on 16 WAPT. Coming up, mass murder at a Denver, Colorado bar. Did someone set it on fire to cover up a gruesome crime?
And a coach loses her cool and her jacket at the WNBA Finals. We'll tell you what set her off when we come back.
This is 16 WAPT News, the one to watch.